Hi friends, it's Murph. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I thought I'd show you a side dish I'm making. We call it potato cabbage fry. So few ingredients, not too hard, really tasty. Let's get started. I'll bring you a little bit closer. You can see what I have going on. So in here I have 4 tablespoons of butter with about a cup of onion and also 1 teaspoon of garlic. Now I'm going to show you. I buy my garlic like this because I make a lot of garlic knots, but fresh garlic is fine too. I used about a teaspoon, a teaspoon. So let me tell you what I just want to get this going and then I'll explain everything to you, okay? So the onion's been cooking for a few minutes with the garlic and the butter, and I have that on about medium high heat because the onion takes a little bit. Now the cabbage, I just added 2 cups of cooked cabbage. I just parboiled it, I cut it up, and now I'm just gonna kind of soften it up here in the butter and the garlic and with the onion as well. Now while that's cooking, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. This is we have a potato in here too. So I have 2 cups of potato. So it's 1 cup onion, 2 cups of cabbage, and 2 cups of potato. Now what I do is I mash my potatoes. So if you were doing this like leftover, if you've already had mashed potatoes a night or 2 ago, you might want to stick this in the microwave and just kind of warm it up so it'd be easier to incorporate it, okay? Now I'm using my old go-to standby favorite ingredient, you all know me by now, is garlic and pepper, excuse me. So butter, because everything tastes better with butter. I added that, and now my favorite seasoning, because you know this is going to be really good. So this is about a teaspoon. Okay? So that's it right now. We're going to add the potatoes in just a second. I want to make sure the cabbage softens up just a little bit. But like I said, I cooked it. I cut my cabbage up and put it in water. I did a little bit of salt water, and I cooked it for about 15-20 minutes. Just enough that it's fairly soft. It doesn't really have much of a bite to it, which is what I want. Okay? Now you could also, I like to make this in just one big like patty. And excuse me, choking on some cabbage. But you could make this into like potato cakes and make like little fried cakes if you wanted to. That's good. This is all I'm doing. I'm just gonna brown it, heat it all up, make sure it's nice and caramelized, everything all married together. I really like this one, it's so good. So I lots of times make this around St. Patrick's Day, maybe like a little after, because we always have cabbage left over or mashed potatoes. Kind of almost reminds me of the ingredients of my boiled dinner. So you could have the corned beef on the side or maybe like a ham steak or something, but my husband and I really like this dish. So I just kind of go like that and let it cook for a little bit. It's not really hard. It's really almost done, except I like to get it a little bit more brown. Just like, that's why I started the onions a little bit ahead of time. You can see that. And make sure. Let it cook a couple more minutes and then I'll show you. I'll give it a flip. Of course, you can't make it like a whole pancake and flip it over because it'll fall apart, but it is so tasty. You know I'm going to grab a fork or a spoon and I'm going to try it because that's how I roll. So it's real important to start your onions first in the butter, and then you can add the cabbage in. If I wasn't making a video, I'd probably do the cabbage for a good 5 minutes or so before I added the potato. But this side dish, as long as everything's all ready, you know, your cabbage is already cooked, your potatoes are already cooked, this side dish is only going to take you about 15-20 minutes to put it together. The only thing I'm waiting for is I really want to show you how it starts to get brown on the other side before I let you go. And that's it. You're just going to kind of keep Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? I'll tell you what, it sure smells good too. Kind of like a hash. I know you don't usually have a lot of cabbage. Like I would eat this with some eggs probably and I don't know, something good, I'm sure. Right, I need to try it. I want to get it a little bit more brown before it's done. But oh, I love it. It's the perfect amount of salt and because there's garlic salt in that salt and pepper. It's the perfect amount of butter. I really like this. So I'll write it all out for you and I hope you try it. And it will be located on the menu tab if you follow me on Facebook. And I'll also write it in the description tab if you follow me on YouTube. So reach out with any questions and take one more peek at it. And that's what it looks like. Hope you enjoy it. I know as soon as it gets a little bit more brown, I'm gonna enjoy it. Okay, see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.